Right then, today we're going to be doing an oil change on the Beetle from after the Land's End. Quick look around the back of it. First of all, need to remove this stump guard. It's M8, M12 and M10 fixings on it. I'll come back to you once I've got the sump guard off. Right, that's the sump guard off. Just having a quick look around. Looks like both of the CV boots have started leaking. Shame as they were brand new German Febby ones have fitted on there. You do just go to lower the car back on the ground, then we'll undo that drain bolt, and then we'll take all the strainer off on that and see what we find. So you take off the filler cap for a better flow below. Go, just undoing the nut. So it's very hard to film underneath the car when it's on the ground. Just let it drain out, then we can take off the plate then. You see the oil's nice and black already. So miles wise it's not due an oil change, but it's just as it's been off the road for so long. Obviously I changed the oil in it and I put it back on the road. Just thought it was nice to do it as like a flush through. Alright, I've got the strainer and bottom plate out. I'm actually quite surprised at how much of a sludge build up we've got there. You think this is all done about 500 miles ago. It's all cleaned up. I'm just going to get these cleaned up now. That's the bottom plate and strainer nicely cleaned now. We'll just get them refitted back onto the car. I've just refilled the engine with 15 weight 4C diesel oil. As you can see on the dipstick, it's just above the full mark, but I'm not over concerned. So the next job I want to do on this one is, I think the bush has gone inside of the housing. I don't know whereabouts it is. So I need to strip off the gear stick, get the back seat out, panel off, round up the front, take off the number plate from what I believe. Oh, and that panel down in there. I'll get back to you once I've done all that. New bush is now fitted inside of the vehicle. I've come back to the Selector rod, or gear lever lock rod. Just giving it a quick sand just to get off any high bits. Then we're going to use this molly grease to put on it as I put it in. And hopefully it'll slide back in through the bush alright. Alright, I've got the rod in that far. Somehow I now need to lift it up, slide it into the bush. Can you see the bush in there? Oh yeah, you can just about see the new bush in there, look. Went in really easily. I've got it started in the bush now. That was a bit of a pain to be honest, but with a big cable tie, which about the 5th attempt of it sliding off, I managed to get it in there. So once you start it, it's better to go around to the front and give it a good push on the selector. So the rod's now back in, all in place. Refitted the gear stick as well. And then I just need to put the plates back on the front then and the plate back on here on the back seat.